No. Coffee first. Start the show. Coffee. Yummy. What's up, guys? Fears. Audience, fears. No hat today. Friday the 13th shirt. I wore one yesterday. I wore one today. It's Friday the 13th all the way through the weekend, my friends. I hope everybody had a good Friday the 13th. I know I did. Oh, man. So much to tell you guys. So much to tell you. There was a lot. There was a lot going on my Friday the 13th. First of all, I did a massive stream. Then, after the massive stream, I watch a little bit of Friday the 13th. Then I take a break from Friday the 13th, and I do another podcast with Larry and Visions, and I was only supposed to be on there for like maybe 10, 20 minutes, and I was on there for like 2.5 hours. So, there was a lot of shit going on. But anyway. But I hope you guys enjoyed your Friday the 13th. Dun, dun, dun. And then I watched a bunch of horror movies. I only got through 4 Friday the 13th movies. On the 4th one, I conked out. I was like, it's time for a nap. Nappy time. So yeah, there it is. Anyway, let me open up the chat. Like I said, I hope you guys had a great Friday the 13th. Fears is still in his pajamas. Well, actually, I got back into my pajamas. I was in t-shirt and a short. Woke up. I had some lunch because it was way past breakfast. I had a salami sandwich and a bowl of grapes. And then I got out of that t-shirt and shorts, and then I took a shower, and then I put on a new shirt, and then I got my jammies on. Look. I got my pajama bottoms on. Because I'm still a little tired. Because yesterday was a full-on, going nuts celebration. So, I was like, I'm not going anywhere today, and I'm just going to get into some comfy clothes, and whenever the pajama bottoms come on, that's when I want to be really comfy. And whenever I'm really tired, like today, I don't want to wear a hat, and I just want to be like really comfy. Anyway, let's open up the chat. By the way, thefaceofhorror.com sent me a picture of me going like that, next to the Terror Dog, and then it said, congratulations on being the top 20. And I was like, oh, that was nice of them. Anyway, let's open up the chat. Yo, Visions, what's up? Visions with that foot. I gotta be honest, Visions. You drawing Yak off last night as a foot, that made me laugh. Yo, J-Man. He goes, hey, Fears, what's up, buddy? I'm just a tad bit tired, but I'm doing good. Oh, by the way, Fears, Magic the Gathering are making Ghostbuster. I saw that in the Discord. Somebody, I think it was I want to say it was the dude that posted that in the Discord, and I saw him. Slimer, then they had the Ghostbusters wearing the proton packs, the whole 9 yards. So, it was definitely cool. Anyway, on today's topics, we're going to be reviewing Friday the 13th Part 1 through 4. Because again, I watched Friday the 13th Part 1, Friday the 13th Part 2, took a break, was on that Exhumed Visions, Fears, and Larry podcast for like... Vision, I want to say I was on there for 2.5 hours. Maybe 3. I don't really remember. And then after that, I got off, took a shower to wake myself up, made myself some food, ate the food, watched Friday the 13th, then I took a nap. I woke up. By that time, it was the morning at like 7 or 8. And then, Visions, you inspired me. I was like, I'm kind of craving some lounge, man. I'm kind of craving some lounge. So for breakfast, I went and got some lounge. So I cheated on my diet. Oh, but it was so good. I got 2 Whoppers. Not the little ones. I got 2 big Whoppers because I haven't had BK Lounge in probably 2.5 months. So I treated myself, Visions. 2 Whoppers, and I got some French fries. It was so good. So worth it. So worth it. Oh, my Lord. It was so good. Anyway, J-Man says, Mary and I watched part 1 last night as well. Oh, part 1 is so good. So good. And you know what, Johnny? The most hottest chick in part 1 is the first girl, Annie. The first girl to die. That's got to be something to put on the resume. Hey, I'm the very first victim to be killed, in a Friday the 13th movie. That must have opened up some doors for her. So, yeah. So, Annie is the hottest chick in Friday the 13th part 1. Visions, are you saying yes to Annie, or are you saying yes to BK Lounge, or are you saying yes to both? I say both, my friend. I say both. So anyway, that's why, because I'm a little tired, I changed my t-shirt, because I was already in a Friday the 13th shirt. I was like, all right, after the stream, I watched part 3. Part 3 is a rockin', and then I had a nap, and then I shit you not, I got up, took a shower, got a new shirt on, put my pajama bottoms on because I wanted to be all comfy, and then in my pajamas, I got in my car, went and got some lounge, came back, ate the lounge, and watched Friday the 13th Part 4. And I'm going to just keep the movies flowing into tonight. So, after the stream, I'm going to make some dinner. And while I'm eating dinner, Friday the 13th, Part 5. That's right. And we'll see how many Friday the 13th movies. So, I didn't get any laundry done today. I didn't go see Beetlejuice today. But it was worth it because me, Larry, and Visions were having so much fun last night on that podcast. I got to say, Visions, that podcast was a lot of fun. So, hopefully tomorrow, after church, so church in the morning, after church, I got to go drop something off at the post office, and then I got to go grocery shopping, and then after grocery shopping, I hope I can go see Beetlejuice. So, yeah. But I'm going to be lazy today, and I'm not going to edit anything today because I'm so tired because of yesterday's celebrations. So, this stream will be my one creativity thing that I do today because I'm pretty tired. But I had a lot of fun yesterday, so yeah, dude. All right, well, let's start things off right. Let's do a top 10. Today's top 10 is, what are the top 10 things that scare fears? This is gonna be hard, but I shall do my best. The top 10 things that scare me. I thought it would be a good topic, and I thought, because the Halloween season is approaching, my friends, so I was like, this will be a good topic. All right, here we go. First and foremost, death. Death scares me. Because as much as I love being a Christian, and I do love being a Christian, and I love God, and I love Jesus, and I have nothing against God, I have nothing against Jesus, they're the mans, nobody really knows what happens after you die. I would like to think that I'm going to trust in my faith, and heaven awaits fears, and then I can hang out with my dad, I can hang out with my grandpa fears, and all my other relatives that have passed away and all my friends that have passed away. But what if nothing happens? I'd be like, well, that sucks that nothing happened. So, number one, I'm going to say death. Death. Oh, by the way, Visions, the only part that I didn't like about last night was, unfortunately, it's like a love-hate relationship. Yakov, he loves drama. Does Fears like drama? Absolutely not. And he was kind of making fun of Randall, and I was like... And I don't like to talk about other people's religion. I don't. Because I'm like, well, who am I? Who am I to talk about other people's religion? And that's where me and Yakov differ. And I think you guys heard me in the background. I was like, oh, God. I'm like, here we go. And I even said it. I was like, and I was sitting right here, Visions, and I right when he was going off on his spiel... And I swear to God, I'm not even kidding, Scout's honor, I was looking right into the camera, and I'm listening, and then I just kind of tilted like this, and I went, I'm like, okay, I'm like, here we go. Because I knew it was going to be a massive tangent out of Yakov. And I was like, don't get mad, Fears, don't get mad, because I don't make fun of anyone's religion, I don't talk about anyone else's religion, because it's none of my business. I'm like, if you want to be an atheist, great, that's you. If you want to be a Mormon, great, that's you. If you want to study Buddhism, awesome, good luck with that. You know? If I want to be a Christian, which I am, that's me. You know? So I was like, we had a great night, and I was like, I don't want to disrespect Yakov. I don't want to disrespect Randall, because Randall's my best friend. And I really don't know Yakov that well. Like, I'd say you and Larry Visions know Yakov more than me, and Yakov's been watching me for quite a long time, but I don't really know him a lot, you know? So, it was kind of an awkward topic. And I was like, well, I don't want to make Randall mad. I don't want to make Yakov mad. I don't want to ruin the podcast, because I was like, before he went off on his spiritual quest talk, everything was just kind of loosey-goosey, and we were just talking and cracking jokes and having a good time, and I was like, I want more of that. I want more of, like, cracking jokes and just having fun, because everybody was having fun. And then eventually he got off the topic, and then we went on to something else, but it took a while. I'd say it was a good hour of, Fears, you're going to hell, and you're this, and Randall's going to hell, and da-da-da-da-da. I'm just like, it was just too much. So, yeah. He's just very passionate about his faith, which is fine. I understand that I'm very passionate about my faith, but I just don't talk about other people's religion. Like, I just study my faith on my own, and when I go to church, but I don't, like... I don't know, I just do it differently than Yakov does. I don't throw it in people's faces. Anyway, I'm glad that I didn't piss off Randall. I'm glad I didn't piss off Yakov. I was just like, I really don't want to talk about this anymore, you know? It just got kind of awkward, so. Only for about an hour, and then everything else was fine. Everything else was good. He thinks the dude is going to hell, too. Yeah, see, that's just too much. Like, I have nothing against the dude. The dude's awesome. Like, would I make fun of the dude? Like, I'm a Christian, and I'm a different type of Christian, because he's a Catholic, which is a different form of Christianity. But I don't think that the dude's gonna go to hell just because he studies another religion. I'm like, cool. My mom, before my mom married my dad, my mom used to be a Catholic, and then my mom converted. My mom converted for my dad. And now she goes to the Community of Christ. So, yeah. Yo, Richie, what's up, dude? What's up? Is this the real Richie? I hate to say that every single time, but Richie, you know from past experience. How many fake Richies has there been? 1,000. How many fake Fearses? Probably beyond 1,000. So let me just have a look here. Let me just have a look-see. It is the real Richie. I try to get the fake ones out of here, you know, because that's just a pain in the ass. Oh, hey, Richie, what's going on? Oh, hey, Richie, what's going on? Oh, wait, another Richie? Like, one time there was, like, 5 Richies in the chat. I was like, what the fuck is going on, you know? He believes that everyone that does not follow his religion is destined for hell. It's just it's just that he cares. I understand. And that's fine, Visions. I just think there's another way of going about it. You know, I don't make fun of anyone's religion. I don't make fun of how they study it, what they study, how they go about it, all that. So yeah. I mean, that's good that he's passionate about. I'll give him that. I think it's cool that he's passionate about his faith, which everyone should be. I am, you know. But yeah. Like, one of my favorite things to do in my religion, I love going to church camp. I love it. I love teaching the movie class to the kids. I love teaching the Bible study to the kids, because I was in charge. Initially I was only in charge of the movie class, and then one of the camp counselors came up to me and said, "Hey, Fierce, we're in a pickle." And I was like, "Yeah, what's going on?" And they said, "Well, one chick was going to come, and I guess there was an emergency or something in her family, and so she had to cancel." And she's like, "Do you mind teaming up with Freddie?" And she goes, "I put Freddie in charge of the Bible study, and can you help him? Because he's never taught a class." And I was like, "Yeah, right on." I'm like, it's going to be, I said, that class, I said, "You're going to have to change the schedule, though." I said, "That class is going to have to be before my movie class." I said, "Because I need the afternoon to shoot the movie and teach the kids how to edit and all that." She goes, "Oh, yeah, the Bible study's in the morning, like after breakfast." I'm like, "That's fine." I'm like, right after breakfast, I'll just tell the kids, "Yo, sit over here. It's time for Bible study." And then I thought it was cool. The counselors got to have a nap, you know? So the kids did. And once the kids were up, they were up. But they said, if you want to, the counselors can go have a nap. And I was like, I'm the nap master. I'm like, I'll go have a nap. So I would always have a nap right after lunch and before my class, which was fucking great. So I'd eat my lunch and I'd be like, "Peace, I'm going back to the cabin later." Then I'd wake up and go, "Nice, it's 2:45 in the afternoon. Time to start my class." Bam. And then we would go on with the day. So yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Visions. Visions goes, "You know what, Fierce? I'm going to get real with you. My passion and my faith is smashing Whoppers." That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I caved in, Visions. Like, I watched part 1, and then I watched part 2, and then you sent me the link. Then, I don't know, I was on there for 2-3 hours, got off, had a shower. I don't know, it was like 5 or 6 in the morning already. I had to wake myself up, get a shower, and then I was like, I'm so tired. I said, I'm actually sleeping in my bed. And so I took a shower, threw on a new shirt, a new Friday the 13th shirt, and I was like, I'm so tired, I want to get extra comfy. So I got my jammies on, and then I started to go to sleep, and I was asleep for, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes, and then I woke up because some idiot outside was making a whole bunch of noise. I don't know what was going on. And then I woke up, and I was like, I'm craving some lounge, man. And I went and got some lounge. I caved in, though. So I got 2 Whoppers and some fries. But I have not had lounge in like 2.5 months. So I decided to treat myself. But I know I shouldn't have, because I've been losing so much weight. And you guys can tell in my face. Like, my neck, the trolls used to be like, "Oh yeah, look at Fierce's big neck." It used to be like fucking out to here. And now it's to here, so we're getting better. I just need to lose all this. I'm getting there, though. I'm getting there. Yo, Larry, what's up? What's up, Dr. Jenkins? Richie is guilty of believing that mud cures all diseases. That's not true. That's not true. Richie just enhances the mud. He relishes the mud. He gets on that bike, and he's like, "Everybody back!" And then he hits the ramp, gets like 9 seconds of air, and goes da 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 and slams into a river or in the mud. So there it is. There it is. Oh, man. Anyway, this Wednesday I'll be stacking 3 Whoppers. Oh, nice. Oh, shit. Wait. So you're gonna double layer it, Dr. Jenkins. So like, if the list of movies is 1 layer, then another layer, and then another layer. Oh, shit. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, but why wouldn't you just get a triple Whopper? You know? They have 3, it's been a long time, because the triple Whoppers, like, it's fucking like, I don't know, it's like that tall and like that fucking wide, and it's like 3 patties. So I've had one, but it's been a long time since I've had a 3, triple Whopper. Larry, have you ever had a triple Whopper? Visions, I know you've had a triple Whopper for sure. So yeah, I know for a fact you've had a triple Whopper. Visions, have you eaten everything off the BK Lounge menu? Larry, what about you? What about you, Dr. Jenkins? I've came close to eating everything off the menu. I haven't done it yet, but close. Anyway. Larry says, what's up, Doc? And then Dr. Jenkins says, not much, Larry. Hope you're well. Yes, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm here. I'm a little tired because I had so much fun celebrating Friday the 13th yesterday, but I'm here. The coffee is really kicking in, my friends. Oh, yeah. So, I don't know who invented coffee, but whoever invented coffee, God bless you. Because probably the Fierce podcast would not exist without coffee. So, later on, I'm going to Google who invented coffee. Because whoever invented coffee, you're a genius. Whether it's a guy or girl, I don't care who invented it. You're a genius. Genius. Anyway. Larry said, I had a hell of a show last night. Oh, we did. It was fun, Larry. Yakov was going nuts. I was going nuts. Visions was going nuts with the drawings. Larry was going nuts in the background, and I couldn't understand what the hell Lantern was saying. So, yeah. I decided to give Lantern a second chance because I guess there was some miscommunications, and he's not really a pedophile. So that's good. That's good. But I heard double sides of the coin. I was like, if there's even a tiny bit of a chance that he's a pedophile, peace deuce, Fears is fucking out of here because I don't associate with those people. But I heard a whole bunch of information that he's not. So I said, okay, I'll give him a chance. But, Leonard, if I find any craziness going on and you hurt a child, Lord have mercy on your soul, and Fears will never talk to you ever again. So, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Big panel. Fears was the star. Well, I think we were all the star. Because I am impressed by Vision's drawings. I mean, you were killing the drawings, Visions. You were killing it. I wasn't making fun. Oh wait, you're not saying that to me, Visions. I was like, I would never make fun of Richie's mud faith. Richie relishes the mud, enhances the mud. That's right. Anyway, let's see. Dr. Jenkins says, no, Fears, I like the bread. Oh, wait, so you don't like the bun? Oh, wait, you like, are you saying, wait, hang on, Dr. Jenkins, are you saying that you take the patties and put them on normal bread, or do you actually like the bun? Do you like the bun? The buns are good. Sometimes I like the sesame seed buns. Sometimes I don't, you know. It depends on my mood. Let's see. Vision said, one time I ordered one of their stacker burgers with 10 patties. Oh, are you serious? Damn. So, oh shit. So Visions, that must have been like probably about that tall. So probably that tall, right? About there. And about that wide. Oh my God. That's a lot of patties. I don't know if I could do that. I think the most patties I've ever had, a couple of times in my life I've done that, the triple whopper, so 3 patties. I don't know if I could handle 10 patties. That's a lot. That is a lot of patties. But, hey, Visions, if your stomach can stomach 10 patties, have at it, buddy. 10, that's impressive. I'm going to do a classic Fearsman / Star Wars quote. Impressive. Most impressive. There we are. Okay. Let's see. Have you ever eaten a chicken sandwich? From there. Oh yeah, I've had. Which one? I think they've got a couple of chicken sandwiches on the BK Lounge menu. Again, I know I've had one of them, Dr. Jenkins, but I know for a fact I've never had everything on the menu. I've came close, but not yet. I haven't had everything, so yeah. Anyway, I throw the meat out and I just stack the bread with the condiments. Oh, there you go. There you go. Wait, so are you a vegetarian, Dr. Jenkins? You don't eat meat? What's up, John? He says, speaking of buns, Fears, did you pause the Blu-ray of Friday the 13th Part 2? The close-up shot of the girl's butt last night for a few minutes. Well, listen, I'll tell. Here's what I did. I didn't do that. But, John, I will give you a play-by-play of the hottest chicks from Friday the 13th Part 1 all the way through 4. The hottest chick in Friday the 13th Part 1 is Annie. She is the hottest chick. She's the first one that dies. Fuck all the other chicks at the camp. Annie is the hottest one in Part 1. The hottest chick in Part 2 is, I forget her name, the girl that hooks up with the wheelchair guy and she's got the hot, sexy, like, brown panties. That girl. So the girl with the hot brown panties, and she opens up her panties and like shoots perfume on her vajayjay. That's the hottest chick out of Part 2. The hottest chick out of Part 3, probably Chris. You know, the girl that throws an axe into Jason's head. She's the hottest chick out of Part 3. The hottest chick out of Part 4, I don't remember her name, but she's a bitch, but she's a beautiful bitch. And I hate to say that, but she's pretty stuck up in Part 4. Visions, you know her name, because you like Friday the 13th more than I do. What's the girl's name in Part 4 where she's like, whatever, screw you, Paul. Yeah, and then she like dies, like she goes out on the lake and she's in the yellow inflatable raft. And then Jason, like, sticks a knife through her back in the inflatable raft. She's the hottest chick. She's the hottest chick. She's a bitch, though. But she's a hot bitch. So, yeah. And, like, but you know what? Screw Paul. I'm glad that Paul died, because Paul cheated on the hot chick. I'm like, Paul was a fucking idiot. He goes for one of the twins. And, yeah, the twins... Yeah, they're hot, but they're not as hot as Paul's girlfriend. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Paul? You got the hottest chick in the whole movie, and you're cheating on her. That's bullshit. So I would have stayed with Paul's girlfriend the entire night. Whatever, screw you, Paul. And then she gets naked, like naked. And then she's like all swimming in the water. And I'm like, Fears is right behind you. Yeah, babe. I don't remember her name, though. So, those are the hottest chicks, John, out of 1 through 4. So far. We'll see what the hottest chick is in Part 5 tonight. So, yeah. But I did not pause it. I should have paused it, but I did not pause it. So, yeah. John says, oh, that's what's up. Now we're talking, Fears. I mean, would you expect anything less from Fears? Nice. Nice. Let's see. Speaking of, I need to get more Kleenex from the grocery store. That's just gross. That's just gross. That's way too much information. You keep your Kleenex fetishes to yourself, my friend. Visions, of course, is laughing. So am I. Because I should have read that in my mind before I said it, but then I saw it, and I was like, well, it's too late now. I'm halfway through it. So there it is. They all have brown panties. They were very scared and shit themselves. This is true, Larry. But before that girl shit herself, she actually had brown panties, which she sprayed perfume on. So there it is. All right, let's get back to the top 10. So, top 10 things that scare me. Number 1 is death. So I hope that heaven is waiting for fears. But we don't really know. Number 2, the second thing I'm scared of, I gotta be honest, The Exorcist. That is some creepy, scary shit. I've only watched The Exorcist twice. I'm going to try and watch it again on Halloween night, so we'll see. All right, number 3, I would say the fear of failure. I don't want to fail. Like, whenever I die, I want to leave a great legacy. I want to make my parents proud. I think I've made them proud so far, but that's why fears work so hard at everything that I do. But there's always that lingering fear of failure. Number 4, even though I use the internet a lot, the internet scares the bejesus out of me. There is some crazy people on the internet. There's good people on the internet, and then there's crazy fucking people on the internet. So the internet. Number 5, I can't believe I'm admitting this. I'm not afraid of them a lot, but I am afraid of them a little bit. Because I don't know what they're capable of. The Mockingbird. Whew. Those are some crazy, psychotic, idiot motherfuckers. Oh my lord. I remember Pixel's like, Fears, I don't know if you can handle the Mockingbird. I'm like, I probably can't. And he was like, here, I'll just give you a taste. And he sent me the link one time. I clicked in and I made a fake name. And they immediately found out that it was me. And the shit I saw in the Mockingbird, whew, I was only in there for like 4 or 5 minutes. Damn. There's a lot of crazy shit in there. So the Mockingbird. Let's see here. That's not true, Dr. Jenkins. I'm not drunk. I am not drunk. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. I'm not drunk. I'm tired. I'm more tired than drunk. I'm tired. I had a good time last night doing 2 streams and watching movies, but man, I am tired. But Visions, that BK Lounge made up for it. Yeah, buddy. I was only going to get 1, and then I was like, you know, I haven't had it like in 2.5 months, so I was like, yeah, I'm like, just go ahead and give me a number 1, the Whopper meal, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, pickles, lettuce, you know, tomato, I'm sorry, pickles, lettuce, mustard, ketchup. And then they're like, oh, does that complete your order? I was like, you know what, just go ahead and throw another Whopper on there the exact same way. And she's like, so you want 2? And I was like, oh, yeah. So, yeah. All right, let's see here. I would say everyone is afraid of the next one. Kind of the unknown, like nobody really knows if like demons or spirits or paranormal shit or aliens exist because nobody's ever had any tangible, like physical evidence. So that kind of shit kind of, it does both. It intrigues me, but also it kind of freaks me out. Because I wouldn't know what the fuck to do or what the fuck to say if like an alien was like, oh, hey, Fears, what's up? Long live you know, live long and prosper, I come in peace, I'd be like, oh shit, you're from another planet. Hi, what's up? You know, like, I would kind of be like, oh man, this is nuts. What the fuck do I do? So I'm just going to put the unknown. Because I used to watch Unsolved Mysteries with my dad, and now I've got the whole series right over there. So around Halloween time, I pull out some Unsolved Mysteries every once in a while, and I watch some around Halloween time. And again, half of it intrigues me, and the other half, I'm just like, man, this is some crazy shit. Because they never solved that case, and what the fuck happened, man? Like, that's some crazy shit, you know? So, yep. Oh, did he, Carmine? Oh, my bad. My bad. Let me read it. That's right. He did. I thought he said John is drunk. Oh, my bad. My bad. Well, I apologize. I misread that. I was trying to untime you out, Dr. Jenkins, but I don't think there's a way to untime you out. Well, my bad. My bad. I misread it. That was my fault. That was my fault. So sorry about that. Well, thank you, Carmine. I appreciate you correcting me. All right. So far we got death, The Exorcist, fear of failure, the internet, the mockingbird, the unknown. Oh, fear of never finding a better job or not working. I love to work. I love to make money. I love to be productive. So not having a job would suck. Because every time I haven't had a job, which has been very far and few between, and finding a job sucks. So, yeah. So I'm blessed to have a job. So I'm going to put fear of not working. All right. Oh, by the way, Larry, I got your top 10. I'm going to do the top 10 pickup lines tomorrow on tomorrow's show. Let's see here. What else? What else scares fears? Oh, Hostel. Fuck Hostel. I can't do it. Hostel, man. That is some creepy shit. Hostel is actually a little bit more creepy than The Exorcist. So, Hostel. Oh, my God. I'll be honest, Visions. Half of me is like, I kind of want to watch the rest of part 2 and see what happens in part 3. But then the other half, I'm like, no way. It's so graphic and it's so violent. I was like, ugh. So I haven't watched it yet. I don't know if I ever will. I was going to write that down, Visions. Visions, you beat me to it. Dying alone. Not finding Mrs. Fears. Not having children. Because I want to be a dad. I think I would make a great dad. I really do. Because my dad instilled all of the manly responsibilities in me. My dad showed me how to be a man. And my uncles. And I had tons of male role models growing up. You know, but I just haven't found her yet. I've had bad timing with women. One girl cheated on me. The 3 girls that I've fallen in love with. One girl, my friend Jess at church camp, she just wanted to be friends. And the other 2 relationships just didn't work out. So, anyway. So, dying alone. That would suck. Or actually, I'm going to switch it, Visions, because I wouldn't die alone, because I would have my friends and my family around me whenever I'm going to die. So I'm going to put never getting married, never having children. That's what I'm going to put down. Never getting married or having children. That's number 9. I kind of mixed them together. Number 10, let's see. Vision says, any video games where it's dark. Ha 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 ha! That's not, it's kind of part true. Visions, you know me too well, my friend. It's part true, and then it's not part true. Outlast, hell yeah. Oh my god. Outlast was nuts. Oh my lord. But it was fun, though. It was a fun game. It was just scary and creepy as hell. I grabbed onto, like, Sam's shoulder, and I didn't mean to. It was just a reaction. And I was like, oh, shit. And he's like, Fears, let go of my arm. I was like, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, this is just really fucking scary. You know? So, yeah. Going to fart, but making a sound. Oh, that's the worst. If I'm in my apartment alone, then, man, I let those farts fly. But if someone's over at the apartment, I either go into the bathroom or I go into my bedroom and quietly let the fart, go. But, yeah. Well, if you didn't have a wife and children, you would have family to surround you. Exactly. That's why I changed it, because I was like, nobody ever really dies alone. They always have their friends and their family towards the end of their life, surround them. So that's why I reworded it as never getting married or having children. So, yeah. If you pass away at a ripe old age, anyway. Exactly, because, my grandma hung in there. My grandma was I thought she was 90. If she wouldn't have died, she would have turned 90, I think, in 2 months prior to her death. She was close to her 90th birthday. It was pretty close. She was 89. So, she hung in there like a champ. And then my British grandma, she died in her 70s because she smoked. And I mean, she smoked a lot. She smoked. Anyway. Let's see. Number 10. What else? I think that's everything. I may only have 9. I'm trying to think of a 10th one. Let's see here. Death, The Exorcist, Hostel, Fear of Failure, The Internet, The Mockingbird, The Unknown, Fear of Not Working, Never Getting Married or Having Children. What else? If Stay Puft killed me. No, I'm just joking. That would be terrifying, though. Stay Puft's like, oh yeah, Fears, you thought we were buddies? You thought we were pals? Well, I'm motherfucking Stay Puft, and I'm killing your ass. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I'll write that one down, Visions. If I ever lost, not being banned, if I ever lost all of my work on both channels, that would suck. So I'm going to put that down. That's a good one. Which, it's true. Because I put so much hard work and effort into Fears Man 26. That's why I had to hide it. Because some guy was crazy and giving me strike after strike. I don't really want to get into it. I don't think I deserved it, but whatever. Of course, that guy thinks I deserved it, but whatever. But yeah, that's a good one. Losing my content on my YouTube channel. I don't think I ever will, and whenever I die, my brother did ask me, he goes, what would you do? And I said, I'd want somebody in my family to continue putting content on my channels. So if I ever die, I'm gonna give the channel to my brother. I wouldn't give it to my buddy Eric because Eric has no interest in making content. My brother has made content. He just doesn't have a channel, Visions. My brother has made content and said, hey, I made this video about my mini motorcycles. Can you edit it for me and throw it up on your channel? And I was like, yeah, I can do that. I can definitely do that. So I know my brother would keep it up and keep making content. He would probably make content about like his cars and stuff, but at least he'd be making content on both my channels. So yeah. Yo, Whitney! She says, hello, handsome. Well, hello, pretty lady. How are you? Whitney, we both made it through. How great does it feel? We're at the top 20. Now we've got 5 days until the top 15. So tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to start making some more TikTok videos to promote Fears to get to the top 15. Which, by the way, help Fears get to the top 15 and help Whitney get to the top 15. And I'm going to drop some linkage in the chat right now. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here. By the way, let's find out where we are, Whitney. So, I'm still 12th. So I'm doing all right. I'm still 12th. Whitney is... Oh, now there's a new guy that's first. So the Avery Hall guy was first. Now he's second. And now there's a new guy named Lawrence. And he's got a flowing white beard. Lawrence is first. Okay, well, there it is. Whitney, you're doing good. You are 5th, Whitney. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Well, if you win, you better be sharing some of that moolah with Fears. So, yeah. Can't accept you on you-know-what. Account is frozen due to foul play. Wait, is your account frozen or mine? Because my account's fine. Is it your account, Whitney? Well, that's nuts. Anyway, so Whitney, you're doing good. I'm 12th, you're 5th. Let's see how well my buddy Dewey is doing. Let's see. Which, by the way, big shout out to my friend Dewey. He was at that 90s convention. I was planning to go to it on Sunday to meet Mark Summers. Because me and Mark are friends. He follows me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok, a whole bunch of other of my social medias. And I wrote him the other day and said, hey, I wrote him on Thursday, like after work. I said, hey, are you still going to that con? Because I want to meet you. I want to get your autograph. I want to get a photo. And he goes, no. He goes, I got a movie, so I had to cancel the 90s con. He goes, are you going? I said, I'll be honest, Mark, I was only going to meet you and to get an autograph. He goes, oh, sorry. I'm like, don't be sorry. You're in a movie. I said, what type of movie is it? He goes, I'm doing a cameo in a couple of scenes in a Hallmark movie. I'm like, that's what's up. I said, Mark, go do that movie. I said, I guarantee you, you'll make more money being in a movie than at some convention in Daytona, Florida Beach, you know? And he goes, yeah, that's why I took the job. I said, are you going to do that convention next year? And he goes, yeah. He goes, unless I get another TV or movie gig, I'm going. I said, all right, well, I said, that's fine. I said, I'll just meet you in a year, so no worries. And he goes, that's pretty cool, Fears, that you were coming just for me. I said, I know. I said, we were finally going to, I said, I've talked to you on the phone. We chat with each other always on social media. He goes, yeah. And I said, I couldn't wait to get you in the vlog because I was going to bring my GoPro. He goes, oh, yeah. He goes, if you would have brought your vlog camera and if I would have been there, he goes, I would have gave you a plug like, hey, check out Fears on Fears Vlogs. He goes, Fears, we're so tight. He goes, I probably would have gave you a picture with us together for free. And I was like, you are the fucking man, Mark Summers. So hopefully I get to meet him next year. But shout out to my friend Dewey that was chilling at the 90s. It was an 80s/90s convention that went on all weekend. So, Mark, if you would have been there, Fears would have been there Saturday and Sunday, and I would have delayed going to see Beetlejuice until Monday or Tuesday. Which, by the way, because me, Larry, and Visions were streaming until like 6 in the morning, there's no way in hell I'm leaving my apartment tonight because I'm tired, and I'm going to watch some more Friday the 13th, and I'm going to take some more naps. So, I'm either going to see Beetlejuice tomorrow after church or Monday before work. I will let you guys know. Because I'm too tired today, and I'm too lazy today to go out anywhere. All right. Let's see how Dewey's doing. Dewey is, let's see here. Let's see. Dewey is... Oh, by the way, Visions, thanks so much for the meme. So Visions saw my Indiana Jones AI, and I actually made AI photos of me in all the Indiana Jones movies. So I did Raiders of the Lost Ark, I did Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and Dial of Destiny. And Visions took the Raiders one, because let's be honest, Visions, Raiders of the Lost Ark is probably the best one. My two favorite would be Temple of Doom first, then Raiders of the Lost Ark. But Raiders of the Lost Ark is probably the best one. I just like Temple of Doom a little better. And he had me standing in front of, or the Ark was standing in front of me, and on the Ark, on the top of the Ark, was a massive, like, perfect picture of a Whopper. I've never seen a Whopper, Visions that perfect. It had just enough lettuce, it had just enough tomatoes and onions and mustard and pickles on it, and then he kind of made it super big, and he had, like, my two hands were on either side like this, and then the Whopper was right here. So I Instagrammed it, and I was like, Indiana Fears and the Legend of the Lost Big Whopper, or some shit like that. So that was funny. I got a giggle out of that. I thought that was funny. And I put Indiana Jones music to it on Instagram. So go to my Instagram and look at that. Have a laugh at that, because that was great. That was funny. I did make some more AI videos last night, so I'll show you guys some of those a little bit later on in the show. I'm trying to friend my friend Dewey's profile. I need to reshare it to my Facebook so I'm not always hunting it down. Because for some reason Dewey didn't put it on his Facebook. I have my link all over my Facebook because I want a lot of people to vote for me because I want to win. I have got plans for that 13,000. I want to take me and my mom and my brother's wife on a big Hawaiian vacation. I want to buy, I don't really need a new GoPro, but I would like another GoPro. Like Dr. Jenkins was like, Fears, one time I bought someone a GoPro and they didn't use it. I would use it. I would for sure, because they need to have a different angle, Dr. Jenkins. Like, I'd be, like, if this was my GoPro, I'd be, like, you know, doing the fucking vlog, and then I would just, like, duct tape the other GoPro to, like, the window while I was driving in the car, so I'd have two different angles, or while I was streaming, I would just turn on the fucking GoPro and put it right here, and I would upload some video content of the stream, and put the video content of the stream in the fucking vlog. So, endless possibilities if I had another GoPro. So, Dr. Jenkins, anytime you want to send Fears another GoPro, just send it to my my fan mail. I will put it to good use. Fuck that other guy that didn't use that GoPro. Screw you. You didn't use Dr. Jenkins' GoPro. I'll use it. I will use it 100%. So that's what I'm talking about. All right, let me find Dewey's. Dewey's doing real well, Whitney. So you're fifth, which is awesome. That's fucking amazing. The last time I looked at Dewey's, he was like second or third. So he must be sharing his profile picture like and his link a lot, probably more than me, and I'm sharing it a lot. So yeah. I am going to watch another movie tonight, Visions, besides... I'm going to watch a lot of Friday the 13th tonight, but I am going to make time for Cloverfield. Because I've already watched this one. I've already watched 10 Cloverfield Lane, which, by the way, John Goodman is a fantastic actor. He's from my hometown. John Goodman's from downtown St. Louis, Missouri, and he is fucking terrifying in this. He plays a really, really, really... really creepy fucking dude in that movie. So I cannot wait to see the original. So I'm going to watch this tonight too. So yeah. Alright. Let me find Dewey's link. I'm going to reshare it. As soon as I find it on my Facebook, I'm going to reshare it so I don't have to keep fucking looking. Oh man, here comes the yawns. I knew it was going to happen because we were streaming till way in the fucking morning. Fears should have been asleep by then, but I was just having so much fun with Visions and Larry and just chilling and just bullshitting and talking about God knows whatever. Visions, your bathroom stall graffiti artwork that you put in the drawing, I was fucking losing my mind. You're like, shout out to Fears, Larry lost his mind because of drugs, and you were writing all sorts of crazy shit. And then Yakov didn't even make the cut. I was in the right-hand corner. I was like, oh, there's Fears' name. And then I was like, hey, Visions, did Yakov make the cut? And you're like, no, I erased it. And I was like, okay. So Yakov didn't even make the cut. So there it is. There it is. All right, let me reshare. I just found Dewey's. Shout out to my friend Dewey. Dewey, I know you always rewatch the stream because Dewey, he's a vendor. He probably goes to more conventions. He doesn't have his own convention like my buddy Jeff does, but Dewey has an online business, kind of like Visions, kind of like you, Visions, except he takes his business to like 40 conventions a year, and that's how he makes his living. So whenever he's not at conventions, Dewey sells all of his like vintage collectibles and vintage toys online. And he's like, Fears, if I'm not selling shit online, like on my eBay and on my website and shit, I'm like, yeah. And he goes, then I'm at conventions. And I was like, you should have a YouTube account. I said, if I got to go to 40 to 50 conventions a year, I said I'd have an ungodly amount of footage, like endless. And Dewey's like, oh yeah, Fears, I got a YouTube channel. I was like, why didn't you fucking tell me? So I just recently subscribed to my friend Dewey's YouTube channel. He's like, oh, I guess it never came up, Fears. I was like, send me that link, man. I said, because I want to watch it. So I subscribed to it today before I went live. So shout out to my friend Dewey Sean. That's not his real name. That's just like his online personality. So big shout out to Dewey Sean. Now that I have his link, let's see how well he's doing, Whitney. So you, like you said, you're doing 5th. Man, he is rocking. He is 2nd. My friend Dewey Sean is 2nd. So help Fears get down to like where Whitney and Sean is. Be sure to vote. You can vote every single day. And I'm going to drop my link in the chat. And then I will, of course, put my friend Dewey's and Whitney's in. So, yeah. So, yeah. There we are. I don't want to get too far behind. So, there's mine. And then, hang on, Whitney. Let me drop your link. Congratulations, by the way. 5th place. That's fucking awesome, man. That's so cool. And then the hot ass model, she's 4th. And Visions, I'm not seeing the goth girl. So if you wouldn't be dating Mrs. Visions right now, that hot ass goth girl, I guess she didn't make the cut because I'm not seeing her profile. So I guess she didn't make the cut. Which is a shame because she was pretty damn hot. You know, she was a total hot goth girl. You know? So, there it is. So, I guess she didn't make it. I'm assuming she didn't make it. I mean, I have no idea. I'm not seeing her profile. Alright, there's Whitney's. So, Whitney, I dropped yours, and then let me get my friend Dewey's, and then we'll continue on with the show. So either follow me and send me some votes, follow my friend Dewey, or follow Whitney. That's right. Whitney, I'll be honest. If I don't win, I hope you or my friend Dewey wins. I really do. I really do. Because Dewey is a really cool fucking guy. He's like, man, he goes nuts at those conventions. And he sells a lot of cool shit. He sends a lot of cool shit on his website. And at the conventions. I mean, he's always going fucking nuts. I'll, like, walk by his booth, and he'll be like, hey, Fears, like, I found this online. And I'm like, where the fuck did you find this? And he's like, I scavenged the internet, Fears. I was on it for, like, 23 hours straight. I didn't go to bed. And I was like, holy shit, Sean. And he was like, yeah. He goes, I found Ghostbuster napkins from 1983. I'm like, that's fucking random. So... And I was going to get some. But then some other guy came up and offered Dewey Sean a lot more, and I was like, fuck! The guy beat me to it. So, yeah. So, anyway, there's Dewey's link, so be sure to follow that link. So, I put Dewey's, mine, and Whitney's in. And then let me catch up with the chat, because I know I'm behind. So, let's see. The last thing I read was... Let's see, where was I? I read all the stuff, if you pass away, and a ripe old... Yeah, so I read Visions. And then I read Whitney saying, hello, handsome. Hello, pretty lady. Oh, no, and then I asked you, was it my... Because my Facebook is fine, Whitney. And then you said, yeah, we will share the money, Fears. Oh, nice, Whitney. Well, there you go. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. And then she says, yes, it's my account. So there's not a way, Whitney, that you can fix it? That sucks. We can use the money for a Disney trip at one of the resorts. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. I've only stayed at 3 Disney resorts, if I'm being honest. Because whenever I was a kid, my dad, like me and like Grandpa Fears, likes to save money. And my dad's like, we're just going to stay at a Holiday Inn. I remember my dad saying that to my mom. And then my mom was like, well, at some point we should give the kids the full Disney experience. And my dad's like, we can do that. But he goes, we're not going to do that every single time. So, so Whitney, the 3 resorts I've actually stayed in, I've stayed in the Polynesian, the Grand Floridian, and what was the other one? It was the Polynesian first, then the Grand Floridian, and then I think the third one was the Contemporary. I think the one where the monorail goes right through the resort, which I've had that in my vlogs, by the way. I want to do Chef Mickey at some point and get some cool footage of that. That would be fucking awesome. But yeah. Larry says, I love glory holes. Oh, my Lord, Larry. Oh, Lord. Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Let's see. DVD Hunter says, oh, you don't want to know, Whitney. You don't want to know. Vision says, I like a nice hole, and it was nice to see Carrie again. Oh, Lord. Carrie was inside that hole all fucking night, Visions. She was like, kind of like this, just peering through the hole, and she was like, hey, who's behind that fucking stall? And Carrie had like her big smiley grin with her fucking glasses, like peering through the hole. Oh, hey there, guys. What's going on? And I fucking lost my mind, and I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was funny. I thought it was really funny, actually. Visions and Larry are making me blush. Well, there it is. Is the next round the top 10? No. So Visions, we made it to the top 20. The next round is you have to try to get Fears and Whitney down to the top 15. Then it goes from the top 15, then to the top 10, then to the top 5, I believe, then the top 3. And then I believe at that point, if I read the rules correctly, whoever runs the contest, then they pick just one. I believe that's how it works. So, yeah. Tinder Immortal says, yeah, dude, have you seen Saturday the 14th? I've seen the trailer, Tinder Immortal, and oh my God, when I say crap, shit, garbage, but it was like funny crap, shit, garbage, but I've never seen the whole movie all the way through. But Visions told me, he said, Fears, you're not missing much. So I'm like, there it is. By the way, Tinder Immortal, that was a sweet Ghostbuster card. Tinder Immortal, I hope you don't mind me saying this, on Instagram was like, hey, Fears, check this out. She sent me a picture of this Ghostbuster card right by a tattoo shop. And I was like, nice. Tinder Immortal, did you in fact get a new tattoo? And if you did, I'm curious, what tattoo did you get? Anyway, go ahead and write your answer. I'm going to close this book. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom. So you just go ahead and study Fears with my gray hat on, embracing Fears vlogs, and I'll be right back. Because I need to use the restroom. So I'll be right back. So just go ahead and check out Fears, man. There he is. Oh my lord, I am tired. Fears is yawning like crazy. I may need to pour myself a cup of coffee part 2. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to get too wired and have too many cups of coffee and then be up all night, because I want to get on some more naps. I definitely need another nap. Ugh. I'm yawning like crazy. I need another nap, and I need another nap soon. Like, right after the stream, I'll probably take another nap, and then I'll watch some more Friday the 13th. The next one I'm going to watch is Friday the 13th Part 5, where Jason's not even really in it. It's a wannabe Jason. So, that's going to be hilarious. That's right. All right, let me scroll down here. What else? Whitney says, if I win, Fears, you win. That's what's up. Well, Whitney, let me know when you're coming to Disney. And if you wanna meet Fears and hang out with Fears, I will drop everything and I'll meet you at Disney. So just write me on social media, or I'll do a stream and let me know in the chat when you're coming. And if you want to hang out, let me know. Oh my lord. See what I'm talking about? John says, Fears, do you have any legal advice for Gothic King Cobra? Keep making content, because if you stopped making content, that would be bad. And then his ex-girlfriend was posting revenge. And, oh, okay. Gothic King Cobra, I would say stay away from your psycho hose beast ex-girlfriend. Because I've never met her, but from what Visions has told me and what I've heard Josh say in his videos about her, she sounds nuts. And I'm not trying to judge people, and I'm not trying to talk behind people's back, but from what I've heard, from what Visions has told me, because last night he was like, yeah, you're pretty much spot on, Fears. And I was like, all right. Plus, she went nuts over Lord Visions making a t-shirt. The t-shirt's not even that bad. It's a meme t-shirt. I like the t-shirt, Visions. You know, I'm just saying. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on it. That's my 2 cents. Whitney says you make me smile. Well, I'm glad, Whitney. I'm glad. You seem like a very lovely person. You seem like a very nice person. Yo! Heroes and Villains Collectibles. Heroes, Dr. Jenkins said that you were drunk. Are you in fact drunk today? Have you been sipping on the wine just a little bit? I'm just curious. Whitney says, I'll see you later, Fears. All right, Whitney, later. Have a good one. Marvel Movie Marathon. I'm going to try and make it, heroes. I really am, because me, Larry, and Visions were streaming till like 6:30 in the morning today, so I'm a tad bit tired. And I hope I'm not getting a cold because my nose is stuffy, so give me 1 second. I have to blow my nose. So I hope I'm not getting a cold, because that would suck. That would suck. All right. But I will try to make it to the movie marathon. If I don't make it, then I got your link, heroes, and I'll watch it tomorrow. Because tomorrow, come high or hell water, I am going to see Beetlejuice 2 tomorrow. But yeah, I didn't go today because I was so tired, because I was the celebration of Friday the 13th. It was awesome. I got to say, Visions, it was a great Friday the 13th. Watched Friday the 13th 1 through 4. Hung out with Lord Visions. Caught up with Lord Visions because I hadn't talked to you in quite a while. Like physically talked to you. And hung out with Larry. I did my own personal epic stream. Then, Larry was kind of like a co-host. Wouldn't you say, Larry? You were kind of like the... I would say you were kind of like the co-host, Larry. And Visions. Visions and you were kind of doing like the co-host thing. And then I came in and I was always supposed to be in. I said, I'll just go in there and chill for like, 15, 20 minutes. And I think I stayed in there for like, it was either 2.5 hours or 3.5 hours. But man, oh man, was it fun. It was fun. Oh yeah. Hero says, yes, wine, but not drunk yet. I'm looking forward to watching Iron Man. Iron Man is the shit. Iron Man is legendary. Oh, it's so good. I was trying to think of like my favorite scene, heroes, but they keep changing. Like a long time ago, I told you guys my favorite scene is any and all scenes of him and the one guy in the cave, like building the first Iron Man suit and saying, fuck these terrorists, like I'm getting the fuck out of here. And then another one is like, I love when he finally has the Iron Man suit built and then he finds out about that terrorist group like harming women and children and fathers and stuff, and then he comes and like kills all the terrorists and saves all the kids and the wife and the dad. That's a great scene. And then I love the ending one where it's Obadiah and his Iron Man suit versus the original Iron Man. So I love the whole movie, and my favorite scenes keep switching because every scene is fucking great, So it's kind of hard to pick, my friends. So yeah. Going live at 7:45 p.m., reacting to Storytime Iron Man. Ooh, yeah, now we're talking. That's what's up. What's up? Larry, what was your favorite part of the stream last night? Visions, what was your favorite part of the stream? I gotta say, my favorite part of the stream that I was on with Larry and Visions was, I'll be honest, just catching up with Visions and Larry. That was my favorite part. If I had to pick something else, like number 2, Larry and Visions, probably my second favorite part was, I gotta say, Visions, I really enjoyed you drawing that jack-o'-lantern. That jack-o'-lantern was pretty badass. It was really detailed. So, good drawing, my friend. Very good drawing. But yeah. So, Larry, Visions, you let me know what your favorite part was. You let me know. I guarantee you, Larry's going to say some shit like, oh, yeah, Fears, like, my favorite part was the glory hole drawing. And I was like, well, I would expect nothing less from Larry. I could be wrong, though. I could be totally wrong. But, yeah. All right. Time to review some movies. Here we go. A little bit of Friday the 13th, Part 1. Classic. Legendary, classic. Definitely they made movie history with this, my friend. Let's see. Larry says, I just liked catching up, too. That's what's up. Vision says, I liked the glory hole and that you patched things up. Yeah. Well, I was like, everybody deserves a second chance, especially if somebody set him up and he didn't even really do that, So, I was like, but I even warned him, though. I said, Lantern, if I ever hear if you do anything like that, peace, I'm fucking out of here. So, yeah. First of all, check out this steelbook. Amazing artwork on the front. Amazing artwork on the back. Visions, I know you don't buy a lot of like media, but I'm telling you, you should get this. The steelbook is amazing, dude. It's amazing. And it's got all this like cool artwork, like, oh, it's so good. The only thing I don't get that I want to get is what Jason has. Jason's got that massive, it's got like Friday the 13th, 1 through 10, and then it's got Freddy vs. Jason in it. Then it's got, I think it's got the Jason television series in it. It's that massive media thing that's like, I don't know, it's like that tall and like that fucking wide. And I forgot what it's called because Jason's told me twice. If I found a picture of it online, so I haven't bought it yet, but I really want to get that. So anyway, my favorite scene out of part 1, probably when that hot girl gets an axe to the face, because she's hot, but she's not the hottest chick in the movie. Again, the hottest chick in the movie is Annie. I would hook up with Annie any day of the week. Annie is so hot. So, but my favorite scene is when that girl gets an axe to the face. Because the makeup job on her face is really cool. Because Tom Savini did all the makeup. Which is awesome. I think he did Friday the 13th before he did the, what was the one that I recently, oh, The Burning. The Burning. Which, by the way, if you've never seen The Burning is pretty badass, too. Especially the boat scene. Oh, my Lord, Visions. The boat scene is fucking crazy. That guy gets his, like, fingers chopped off. It's nuts. So, yeah. So, I'm going to give Friday the 13th a 10 out of 10. And I already did a review on it on that movie app that you follow me and Jason follows me. I just need to review part 2, part 3, and part 4 tonight on that movie app, which I will, because I don't have any work tonight. So while I'm watching either this, I'll probably do some reviews on that app, because I'm not editing anything today because I'm super tired. I will edit something tomorrow, though. I promise. I promise. Anyway. Let's see. If I had to pick a second favorite scene is when Alice finally meets Mrs. Voorhees, and she's like, "Why, I'm Mrs. Voorhees, an old friend of the Christies." And then she's like, "Oh God, don't leave me. He'll kill you too." And she's like, "Well, I'm not afraid." Because she seems so innocent, you know. Mrs. Voorhees sounds so innocent, and she's like, "Why, I'm Mrs. Voorhees, an old friend of the Christies," you know? And I'm like, oh man, Alice, you are so screwed, it's beyond belief. But Alice pulls a fast one, and bam, just cuts Mrs. Voorhees' head off. That's right. So, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I'm going to move these real quick. Vision says, I may dress up as the campground owner for Halloween. Oh, Steve Christie? Vision's like with the glasses? Because he technically, in number 1, he owns the camp because you hear, who is it? Someone in part 1 says Steve Christie dropped like $25,000 into that campground. Oh, whenever Annie is like hitching a ride with that guy that has like the red oil truck or whatever, it's that guy. So he says, he's kind of a big fat guy and says, "Trust me, quit." And she's like, I can't quit. And then she's like, "Dumb kids, know-it-alls," you know. And then he goes, Steve Christie is going to be broke and crazy. He goes, he's dropped like $25,000 into that camp. And for what? He goes, trust me, quit. That would be a cool costume, Visions, dressing up as Steve Christie, the owner of Camp Crystal Lake. You know? Because he had the flowing blonde and brown hair with the glasses, with the kind of like checkered shirt, and then you have to wear the yellow raincoat, because that's what he dies in. So wear the yellow raincoat. Yeah. Yes, I'm getting a perm and some Daisy Dukes, wool socks, and logging boots with a little bandana around my neck. Oh, so you're doing the one where he's got his shirt off and the low-cut, like, 80s jean shorts with the commando boots and the red socks. There you go. And then you got to find some little glasses, Visions. Some little glasses. I thought you were doing the version of him where he gets back to the camp and Mrs. Voorhees, like, shines a light in his face, and he's got the perm and the glasses, and then he's got his red checkered shirt on with the raincoat on. And then she stabs him, like, in the gut. Either one would be good. I think that's a good costume. That would be pretty sweet. Fears is still debating on what I should do as my costume. I've got 3 ideas. I'm either going to do the ranch bottle again. I'm either going to dress up as the Ghostface Killer and do the whole 9 yards. The Ghostface mask with the hood, with the knife, with the gloves. If I can find I don't even know what you call it. If anyone knows in the chat, what is it? The thing that he talks into to change his voice. I guess the voice box? I don't know what you'd call it. Larry, what would you call it? Visions? Any ideas? I don't know what you'd call that. It like changes his voice to make it weird and creepy. So if I can find that, I'm going to get it. Because I would love to be on stream with the voice box, streaming with you guys on Halloween, talking through the voice box with the fucking mask on. So that's my second idea. And then my third idea, I thought about going as the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Because when me and Rando were at Spirit Halloween, there was this Stay Puft Marshmallow Man like onesie that you can zip up, and there's a helmet of the Stay Puft. So it's going to be one of those 3. I've kind of narrowed it down. Unless whenever I go to Spirit Halloween for a second vlog, which I'm planning to do, if I find anything else Tinder Immortal like a second time around, then I'll add it to the list. But so far, it's those 3 ideas. It's going to be one of those 3. I'm not going to tell you which one. Even after I buy the costume, I'm just going to tell you guys, yep, I bought it. But I'm not going to I'm not going to say what I did. And I'm just going to surprise you guys on the stream on Halloween night. So, get ready for that. If I do Ghostface, at some point, I'm going to have to take off the mask because I'm going to do some shots. So, I'll take off the mask, I'll take 3 or 4 shots, and then I'll put the mask right back on. So you might see a drunk Ghostface Killer. It's going to be fun. And everybody in the chat better be dressed up in their costumes. I'm not even kidding you. So yeah. I like that idea. Larry, what are you going as? But that's a cool costume, Visions. Hi, I'm Steve Christie. Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake. That's hilarious. That's cool. That's a good idea. I mean, it makes perfect sense. It's one of your favorite movies, Visions. Is it your favorite, Visions? I've never asked you. What's your favorite movie of all time, Visions? Would it be Friday the 13th? I know that's one of your favorites. You guys know my favorite. Motherfucking Ghostbusters. Hell yeah. I thought about going as a Ghostbuster too. But if I do that, I'm going to buy a pack. I'm going to find like a jumpsuit online. Not get one of those fake plastic jumpsuits. I mean a proper fucking jumpsuit. You know, so just being a Ghostbuster would be quite expensive. So I'm trying to find something on the cheap, but a cool costume. So Stay Puft, the onesie, or the Ghost-faced Killer, or the ranch bottle. So yeah. Yeah, take your time, Visions. What is like your favorite movie of all time? I've never asked you. I'm just curious, because we're always bullshitting around talking about movies and shit. my favorite topic. So, yeah. Think about it. You let me know. Oh, and then Visions. You never gave me your idea for a top 10. So, before the stream ends, give me a top 10 to do. And then tell me your favorite movie of all time. All right. Moving on to Camp Crystal Lake Part Deuceage. Oh, wait. This is Part 3. This is Part 4. Where the hell was Part 2? Oh, it's in my bedroom. I forgot to grab it. Well, I'm too lazy today to grab fucking Part 2. So, just pretend that Friday the 13th Part 4 is Part 2. Because I'm so tired. I'm so fucking lazy. I'm not getting up. I'm just going to continue on with the show because I'm tired. And I'm not going into my bedroom. So, yeah. Part 2, like I said, the hottest chick in Part 2 is the girl that hooks up with the wheelchair guy. The wheelchair guy is the most luckiest guy. He hooks up with the hottest chick. She's got those brown, super sexy, like lingerie panties. Oh, yes. Rockin'. My favorite scene out of that is probably at the end when Jason comes crashing through the fucking window, terrorizes that fucking chick, almost kills her, like damn near almost gets her. So that's a good scene. And then probably when the wheelchair guy dies, because he gets an axe to the fucking head, and he's still in his wheelchair, or it's some type of machete or a blade or whatever. It goes into his face. Then he goes flying down these, like, stairs, and he's still in his wheelchair, and he never falls out of his wheelchair, even though the wheelchair is flying down this staircase, like, of the camp. And it's a long-ass staircase, and it's raining, and it's just a creepy, eerie, like, scene. Because he's, like, calling out to that girl because he's about to have sex with that hot-ass girl with the brown panties. And he's like, hello, anyone there? And then, bam, right to his face. And I was like, damn, he was right about to get laid. But at least he gets to make out. He gets to make out with the hot-ass chick before he dies. So at least he got that. So, yeah. I sent you a friend request on Discord, Fears, on the FearsMan26 Discord account. Well, guess what? I left that Discord a long time ago because I never made it. It's not mine. Quentin made it. So I will never accept that request because I'm never going into that. I'm never going back into that Discord ever again because, like, it's just so weird and creepy. Someone decided, I'm going to make Fears a Discord. No. If I want to make a Discord, me, actual Fears, me, will make a Discord. I remember when Randy called me, hey, Fears, I just made a somebody made a Discord. I'm like, hang on, Randall. I'm like, did you make a Discord, Randall, or did some other crazy guy make a Discord? And he says, he says, yeah, somebody else made it. I said, Randall, that's so fucking weird. And then Randall, I don't remember exactly what Randall said, but he said something to the effect of, I know, right, Fears? It's weird. He goes, if I want to make a Discord, I'm a human being. I'll make it myself. He goes, why would some other crazy idiot online make my own Discord when it's not their fucking Discord? You know? Doesn't make any sense. So I went in there, and it was Quentin, Adam Machidi, all the people that I don't like. And, oh, the shit I found in my so-called Discord, even though it's not my Discord, they're just calling it my Discord. I was like, why would I want to be in this Discord surrounded by hate? So I'm like, I'm leaving. And then Randall eventually left his own Discord. So, yeah. So, it's not mine. So, yeah. Oh, that's a good one, Visions. He says, my favorite movie is probably Taxi Driver. Don't kill me, Visions. Don't crucify me. I've only watched half of Taxi Driver. I need to get it. I need to watch it. Because the stuff I watched was fucking amazing. It was amazing. But I've never watched it all the way through, buddy. And we're buddies. We're pals. I really need to watch that movie. I will. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I guess it's Afs. Afs, I hope that's the way you pronounce your name. Afs, he said, so what's your Discord, Fears? I technically don't have a Discord. It's Quentin making some fake one. I've never personally made a Discord myself. Sometimes I hang out in LCs. I'm not like a member always. Every once in a while, I'll dip in, stay for like 15, 20 minutes, kind of see what's going on. I'll upload some pictures, catch up with everybody, and then I'm like, peace. So, like the last time I was in there was 2 days ago. Either 2 days ago or a day ago. I can't remember. So, it's definitely not mine, Aft. Which, by the way, I think your profile picture looks pretty cool. It's like, kind of like Ghostface. Kind of. It kind of looks like Ghostface. It's, you know what it really, because I'm on your profile now, it's a mixture of the Ghostface killer and then that crazy, creepy girl from The Ring where she's screaming her head off. The girl from The Ring is fucking creepy. It's a good movie, but creepy as fucking all hell, man. Oh my god. She's like all crawling out of the fucking TV. Her hair's all wet. She's wearing some like 1930s like little dress or I don't know, some crazy shit. She's like, come with me into my world and shit. And I'm like, no, fuck you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going in there. Fuck you. I'm not going there. And then her eyes get like that big and they're like jet fucking black. You know, jet black hair, jet black eyes. Her pupils like that fucking big. Again, good movie. Creepy as all hell. It's been a while since I've watched The Ring too. But that's it. So Afs, your profile picture is a mixture of the creepy girl from The Ring and the Ghostface killer with like the robe on and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But cool profile picture. It's hard to watch the classics when you have to speed run Dog Body. I know, bitches. I'm gonna have to watch a couple of those tonight because I promised Tinder Immortal tomorrow that I will. I'll do a top 10. So yeah. Which, by the way, nothing against Dog the Bounty Hunter. If you're gonna make the series on Blu-ray or DVD, put all the fucking episodes. They did like the top best like this. Then Dog the Bounty Hunter gets married. Then Dog arrests a bunch of crazy criminals. Like the best Colorado episodes because they're from Colorado, but then they move to. It's Hawaii, but I don't remember what island they set their business on. I think it's the Big Island. I think it's Honolulu, the main island. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me in the chat. It's on Hawaii though. So yeah. Vision says, so who has been talking to me from the Fierce Man 26 account every day? Well, that's me, Visions. That's like my own personal Discord profile that I talk to. That's mine. But Aft is talking about the Fierce Man Discord. Because I have nothing to do with that fake Fierce Man Discord. But I have a profile. So I can communicate with like Pixel and Visions and Larry and all my buddies. So that profile is mine, Visions, but I have nothing to do with the actual like the official Fierce Man 26 Discord. I'm like, I never made that. That's not mine, you know? That's why I was like, Randall, it doesn't. I'm like, when Randall said, oh, Fierce, they made a fake one, I was like, Randall, that doesn't, like, I said, that doesn't faze me. I said, they made a fake one of me, so they're bound to make a fake one of you. And he's like, isn't that weird? I'm like, yeah, it's really weird. I'm like, Randall, if you want to make a Discord, wouldn't Randall make his own Discord? I'm just saying. And I don't really care that they made a fake one of me, because I'm like, well, I know that that's not really my official Discord, because I've never made an official Discord. I probably never will. If I want to make an official Discord, I'll let you guys know. But until then, yeah. Well, Aft, I guarantee you, I don't like to even talk about him because everything has been nice and peaceful and calm the last couple of months, and I don't want, knock on wood, I don't want the peace to be broken. I guarantee, the nice thing would be if he deleted that account. You know, that whole Discord. He's never going to delete that. He never will. If he deleted it, I would be astounded. He won't. The nice thing to do would be to delete it, but he's not going to delete it. Anyway. So, Visions, it's actually been me talking to you. Don't worry about that. That's my profile, because there's a difference between the profile and the whole, like, the whole Discord, like, oh, yeah, it's my official Discord. No, it's not. I got my profile to communicate with my buddies, but whoever's running that official Fears Man, I don't care about it. I left it a long time ago. But, yeah, I know you're joking around, Visions, but nothing against Dog the Bounty Hunter. I'll be honest. I would rather watch Taxi Driver than Dog the Bounty Hunter. I like Dog the Bounty Hunter. I think it's a cool show. I just wish they'd make the whole series. They're not going to put the whole series on. It's like the best of the best, like, arrests. The best of the best, like, take down criminal shit, you know? You know? But I promised Tinder Immortal, but don't worry, buddy. I eventually will get the tag. I've watched it. I started watching. I got to about the middle of it. I like he's got the flowing, you know. Oh crap! My Blu-rays just fell. Hang on. I had them on the edge of the thing. Let me put them over here so they don't fall. I had them on the edge, and I guess whenever I moved my hand, they fell. I got to about the middle of it, Visions. He has like the mohawk, and then he's got the green military jacket on, got the glasses a-rocking. It's a great movie from what I've seen so far. I need to plug in my my computer. Sometimes I forget to charge my computer. Like the other day, I was streaming, and it said, you're down to 4%, and I was like, oh shit, I better plug in my computer. Because I always detach my wire, and I either edit my videos on the couch or on my bed, or sometimes I just lay my computer on the floor and I just lay down flat and edit my videos. Because sitting like this, editing my videos, sometimes it hurts my back, so I'll lay on my comfy couch, which it's super comfy. That's why half the time I sleep in my actual bedroom and half the time I sleep on the couch, because it's super comfy over there. So yeah. Oh, anyway. But yeah, Vision says, oh, I got you. Yeah, it's actually been me talking to you, buddy. Anyway. Anyway, let's see, where were we? Oh, yeah, Friday the 13th Part 2. So, those two are my favorite scenes. The hottest chick is the girl with the brown panties. I like the ending. So I'm going to give Friday the 13th Part 2. It definitely doesn't out-top Part 1, Visions. So Part 1 is a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Part 2, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10. It's a solid watch, but it's not as good as Part 1. Yeah. Hero says, okay, my friend, I'm going to go live now. Nice! I'll be there as soon as I can, heroes and villains. Before we watch the movie on Twitch. Hope to see you all there. Yes! Follow Heroes and Villains Collectibles on Twitch. He's got a hell of a show coming today, my friends. Today. Oh, yeah. All right. Part 3. What's up, Nancy? No, you're not blocked. I can see it. I just read it. You said, am I blocked? You're not blocked, Nancy. I can see you. I can see you. I just probably forgot to read your comment. I'm sorry. By the way, Nancy, on your profile, on your YouTube account, I watched your cat video right next to your microwave. Man, your cat was all over that kitchen counter, and you uploaded that 2 years ago. So no, you're not blocked. Nancy says, that's creepy as fuck. It is. Somebody making an official Fears Man account, like Discord, when I don't even want my own Discord. Really fucking weird. That's all I'm going to say. Hi, Fears. Nice chat, no hat. Looks good, buddy. Well, I'll be honest. Sometimes I like wearing my hat, Nancy. Other times, like today, I was so tired. Because I did 2 streams almost back to back. I did my stream, and then I watched part 1, part 2, had a little nap, then Visions sent me the link, and then me, Visions, and Larry streamed. Visions, how long do you think we were actually in there? 2.5 hours or 3? It was somewhere around there, buddy. Then I got off, watched part 3, then I had another nap. Before I went to part 4, I was like, I'm hungry, and I'm so lazy, I'm not going to cook anything like at 7 or 8 in the morning. Went and got some lounge, man. I got some BK lounge. I was tempted. Visions was talking about Whopper Wednesday. Larry was talking about Whopper Wednesday. And I was like, I'm going to cheat on my diet. And I got 2 Whoppers, and oh my God. I hadn't had a BK lounge in like 2.5 to 3 months, and I was like, I want some lounge, man. So I went and got some lounge, ate it, watched part 4, and then I conked out for pretty much the entire day. I just woke up, like, let's see, I've been streaming for an hour and 41 minutes, and now it's 7, almost 8 o'clock. I woke up at around, I think it was like 4:50, 5 o'clock. I was tired. Oh, my Lord. Very tired. But no, you're not blocked, Nancy. You're good. I never watched Friday the 13th. Are you serious? F for presentation. What the fuck, man? What in the fuck? Unacceptable. I should block your ass right now. You son of a bitch. You son of a fucking bitch. Unbelievable. You little pissant! I'm just joking, buddy. I'm just playing around. I'm joking. Well, listen, if Friday the 13th is not your cup of tea, then it's not your cup of tea, you know. 2 Whoppers, holy crap. Well, that's nothing, Nancy. Before you came in, Visions said that he had, how many patties, Visions? 8 patties, 10 patties? So Visions does more of the lounge than me. Aft, I'm just joking around. I'm just playing around. I'm just joking. I'm just playing around. You said like 10 or not 10 Whoppers, 10 patties. So like this tall and like that fucking wide. Which, Visions, I will say this. Impressive. Most impressive. Classic Darth Vader quote. Kind of a fierce quote now because I stole it from fucking Darth Vader. You know? Hell yeah. Part 3, Chris is the hottest chick out of the entire movie. My favorite scene is when Chris is stuck in the closet and she finds her friend dead in the closet. You know what scene I'm talking about, Visions. She pulls the knife out of, like, the back of the girl's, like, back here. And Jason is, like, knocking down the door to the closet with an axe. She comes flying out of the closet. And she's, like, going like this, like, chasing him down the hallway with a knife, and then she finally stabs Jason in the leg, and you hear Jason, I think it's the only time in the series, he doesn't say like, oh fuck, or oh shit, but you hear him groan. That's the only time that he's came close to saying anything on camera. He's never actually spoke any words on camera, which I'm glad, because I think it would ruin the Jason persona, but you hear him groan on camera. And then after she stabs him in the leg, Jason falls down, and then she runs into that room and she tries to, like, she breaks out the window and it's on the 2nd story, and then Jason just goes like that and grabs her by the back of her jacket, and the jacket rips, and then she falls down, and then she takes off running. So, that's my favorite scene. I love part 3 because that's when Jason finally gets his hockey mask from Shelly, which Shelly had a chance to get with hot Vera. Vera's hot, but not as hot as Chris. Chris is super hot. Oh yeah. So let's see. Vision says yeah, but they were those small patties. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the big. Okay. So like a Whopper Jr. I thought you meant like the big patties Visions. Okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, I got you. That's not going to be good for the toilet time Visions. That was, I mean, all I'm going to say, Nancy, I can't speak for Visions, but I guarantee you, Visions probably did a Crohn's dump that day, and he doesn't even have Crohn's. But it was probably what I like to call cleansing of the bowels. It was probably a big session of cleansing of the bowels. Let's see. Vision says, that's true, Nancy. I did it as a joke for a photo and then ended up really liking it. I mean, listen. I'm going to say something, Visions, that I totally agreed with last night on the stream. You said, I don't remember exactly what you said, but you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I bring this up. You said, I said, I haven't had BK Lounge in like 2 or 3 months. And then I said, but enjoy Whopper Wednesday. And then you're like, but they're so good, Fears. And you said something like that. And I was like, that's true. They are that good. And that's why BK Lounge is my favorite, my top favorite fast food. The only thing I like more than a Whopper is I love McDonald's Chicken McNuggets. And I love McDonald's breakfast. The Whopper breakfast, it's okay, but I love Egg McMuffins. I love Egg McMuffins. They're so amazing. They're good. So I love McDonald's breakfast. Nothing will out-top McDonald's breakfast. Anytime Randall comes over, he's like, hey, Fears, you want to get McDonald's breakfast? I'm like, we can do that. We can definitely do that. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's my favorite scene on part 3. Part 3, because he first gets the hockey mask, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for part 3. Oh, wait. We got to do them in order. There we are. And finally, part 4. The final Friday. It was supposed to be the final Friday, but it was not the final Friday. Because we got so many more after it. The hottest chick, like I said, I don't even know. Let me look up her name, Visions. You know which chick I'm talking about. The stupid bitch that dies in the inflatable raft and she goes out with Paul. Because she has that classic line, whatever, screw you, Paul. I'm going swimming. And she's got a pretty sexy body, I must say. She's like this hot, like 29-year-old, like college chick, and man, she's a rockin'. She is a rockin'. Oh man. Let me see if I can find out what her name is. Let's see. Friday the 13th. Cast of characters. Hopefully. Oh wait. Friday the 13th, part 4, I should say. Cast of characters. I think I know her name, but I just want to make sure because it's on the tip of my... But she, even though she's a bitch, she's the hottest chick. I'd say the most second hottest chick is the real quiet girl that has sex with that guy Visions in the shower. The real quiet chick. But man, once she gets a rockin' with that guy in the shower, I'm like, I'd either hook up with the bitch or hook up with that quiet chick in the shower. That's what I would do. So, but she's the second hottest chick. The hottest chick is the bitch. So yeah. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Oh God, what the hell was her name? So Corey Feldman played Tommy. Crispin Glover played Jimmy, or Jim. Ted White played Jason Voorhees. Kimberly Beck played Trish. Oh, here it is. Judy Anderson played Samantha, the hot chick. So her name was Samantha, or they call her Sam in the so Sam. short for Samantha. Eric Anderson played Rob, the camper. Peter Barton played Doug. Kamala Moore played Tina. One of the twins. The other twin, I don't see her name. Oh wait, the other twin was called. Her name was Terry, and her actress name is Carrie Moore. Sarah was the quiet hot chick, and her name is Barbara Howard. Oh, interesting. I mean, the twins are all right, but Samantha, even though she's a bitch, she's a hot bitch. I hate to say it, she is beyond belief hot. Hot. But I just found Ted White on Instagram, the guy that played Jason Voorhees, and I'm definitely gonna follow him on Instagram. Nice. Oh man, I'm getting tired. Oh my lord, Lord. So, to grade this, I'll be honest. Ted White did a good job as Jason Voorhees in this Visions, but I like the guy most that did Jason Voorhees in Part 3. Until Kane Hodder got into the act. As soon as Kane Hodder took over, like 7, 8, 9, and 10, oh my god, he rocked Jason Voorhees. So I'm going to give this one, because there's two hot chicks in it, I'm going to give it an 8.5. It's still good, though. It's still good. So tonight, I'm going to watch Part 5. I'm going to try to watch Part 6. All through the weekend, I'm celebrating Friday the 13th. And then I'm going to get to... Oh, where did I put it? Oh, here. Cloverfield. Yeah, buddy. So that's the watch for tonight, my friends. Anyway. I'm taking off, but I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And another great show tomorrow. Enjoy. I'm gonna Heroes. I'm gonna try to get to your show. I need to make another coffee or take another shower because I'm so sleepy. It's before I start watching any movies, I'm definitely gonna have another nap. But to end things with, I'm gonna show you my newest Fears Man AI photos. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. So, let's see here. I think we left off with the Sega Camp Gamer. And then Face of Horror sent me this. Check this out, Visions. It said, Face of Horror, Fears has got to the top 20. And they sent me that. Face of Horror top 20. I thought that was pretty sweet. Here's Fears Man having a beer. Oh, yeah. And then here's another version of Fears Man standing in the hallway at a horror movie. The other one's way better though, Vision, but this one's all right. And then here's another version of it, just more blood. And you know the funny thing is you're not allowed to have blood, like when you write in the AI stuff, you can't do anything super violent. So the way I cheat the system, the way I get blood in it is, it's not really blood. Like whenever I write it, Visions, I just say, have like red liquid ooze on the floor. Like gooey ooze, like red liquid ooze. I always write something like that. Or red slime on the ground. And the red slime kind of looks like blood. So that's how I get around that. There's another one. Because every time, Visions, I wrote, like, Fears Man beats somebody up and he's got blood on his costume for beating someone up, or Fears Man after a battle, and it said, we cannot put anything violent out on AI, we can't put anything bloody out on AI. And I was like, there's got to be a way to get around it. Here's Fears Man after a battle. He battled some... I pretty much wrote in, Fears Man battles a supernatural villain. So there's the supernatural villain in the background. And then I said red slime for the blood. And there's Fears Man right after a battle battling the supernatural villain. Kind of like Tarman in the background. Yo, Pixel, what's up? No, Pixel, I don't. Because Visions asked about that. He says, do you type in the bulge for the pants? I didn't. It was just a happy coincidence. I'm not even kidding. Vision said, Fears, why did that girl die? I said that was a happy accident. I said, Fears Man after a battle, and then it had a girl laying in the pool of blood. And then Vision said, why is your package so big? I said, I don't know. That's how AI made it. I swear on our friendship, Pixel and Visions, I never said, make Fears Man have a big package. I swear on my life. So that was just a funny happenstance. I swear to you. Size accurate. I guess so. Here's another one. So... Pixel, I don't know if you heard me tell everybody, no matter what you say, no matter what you type in, AI will not put blood in it. So the way I got around the blood is, I was like, well, Fears Man does kill people when he has to, but Fears Man will only kill, like, the most evil villains alive. So I wanted, like, some battle pictures, like Fears Man after a battle. And so I literally just put in, no matter how many times I put, like, Fears Man laying in a pool of blood, it said, we're not allowed to put anything graphic or violent or anything bloody or body parts or anything like that. So I just said, there's got to be a way around it. So I just said, Fears Man lying in a pool of, like, red slime, and the red slime kind of looks like blood. So that's the way I got around it. So here's Fears Man after a battle, and it made me have, like, a bloody face, Visions. So that one came out pretty cool. And then I just decided to have fun with it. I said, well, you know how, like, Superman has Superman and then Supergirl? Here is Fears Woman after a battle. Check out this, Pixel. Fears Woman after a battle. So they came out pretty good. Then this one I said, do a close-up on Fears Man's face with, like, blood on it, like, after a battle. That one came out fantastic. And for some reason, it gave me, like, red glowing eyes, and as we all know, Fears Man has yellow glowing eyes, because he shoots yellow laser beams out of his eyes. But this came out pretty good. This one was really cool. I said, has Fears Man died? And it gave me this. This one, I really like, Visions. Check this one out. Will Fears Man live? And it just did a portion of his body, like, with his yellow glove, like, covered in blood. And I was like, that's what's up. So I'm getting really good at these AI photos. So Randall will have a pick of the litter to make a cartoon out of all these. Here's the one, Fears Man in a horror movie. I love that it, like, made my cape, like, torn to shit and like trashed it to shreds. That one came out really well. This one's good. I said full body of Fears Man laying in a pool of blood. The only thing that sucks about this one is it didn't do an F. It did a Superman logo. But the Superman logo is yellow, so I could be like Super Fears. This one came out really well. And then Fears Man after a battle. I made this guy Visions laying on the floor. I thought, well, because I love Halloween so much, I'll give this guy lying on the floor an orange t-shirt for Halloween. So that one came out really well. And again, that's not really red blood. I just say red liquid slime, and then it looks like blood. So yeah, it came out pretty good. And then here's another version of it. This one's awesome. This one was just purely by luck, Pixel. I said Fears Man after a battle, and it zoomed up on Fears Man's leg, and Fears Man is missing a foot. I'm missing a foot. So I've got a bloody nub. And I was like, that one's awesome, dude. That one's fucking great. And then this one I said, give Fears Man a full-on, like, yellow mask. And Fears is taking a Crohn's dump that went wrong. A Crohn's dump that went horribly wrong. So there you go. Fears Man taking a nap. Taking a nap. Fears Man doing a little bit of gardening work. Gardening. Fears Man doing some gardening. There's Fears Man doing some gardening, you know, with his little tool. I was just having fun last night. Fears Man baking a cake. Fears Man baking a cake. There it is. How great is that? Indiana Fears and the legend of the massive Whopper. Thanks to Visions. How great is that? Visions made this one for me. Visions, I think I'm going to have to print this one out, put it on the wall, and put it right by Indiana Fears and the legend of the lost Pinhead bobblehead. So I think this one's going to go right next to the Indiana Fears, the other one that I have on the wall already. So thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate that. This one's cool, Pixel. I said, Fears Man getting shot. Like he's bulletproof. And even though he's bulletproof, it ripped his costume. Which, it came out great. So he's got a bullet hole in his chest. Look at that. He's got a bullet hole right there in his chest. That one came out great. And then I wrote, zoom up on the bullet holes, and it came up with this. Look at that. So he's got 2 bullet holes in his chest and like blood flying out. Kind of like Deadpool a little bit. So, dude, I was having so much fun with these. I think that's the last one. Oh, no. Here's another one. 2 bullet holes like right in his chest. And then I said, Fears Man's uniform torn to shreds after a battle. So, like, his uniform got, like, ripped. And then here's another one where, like, his tights got ripped on the bottom. So that was pretty cool. And then here's Fears Man getting shot in mid-battle. Blood going everywhere, so blood on his cape. He got shot in the neck. Blood flying out. Aren't these awesome, Pixel? Fears Man in the mountains. Fears Man in the mountains. Visions, I was going nuts last night. Fears Man at a paintball session. Fears Man paintballing. Black Aldrin pulls a fast one on Fears, and his gun doesn't work. And a bunch of yellow liquid comes flying out of Fears Man's gun. There it is. Fears Man calling upon his greatest power of all, the power of fear. So this is the power of fear, like coming out of Fears Man's body. So the power of fear. Fears Man getting hit by paintballs. Fears Man saying, don't forget to recycle at the recycling center. I was going nuts, Visions. I was going nuts. Fears Man in Vegas. And then Visions, I decided to do a different version of Fears as Tar Man. And I'm going to Instagram this one today. Because the other one that I Instagrammed, it kind of made me like a green zombie. I said, me covered in tar, me as Tar's Man zombie, and it came up with this. This one's a lot better. I'm like covered in black tar. So I'm going to Instagram that one tonight. Me as Tar's Man. And then that's the last one. So yeah. So I'd say my new favorites are Indiana Fears and the Legend of the Big Whopper, Tar Man, and then me, Fears Man losing a foot in battle. This one closed up with the bullet holes. Fears Man lying on the ground and he's got blood on his glove. That one's one of my favorites. That one was so good. Oh, where is it? Hang on. This one. This one's one of my favorites. I can't wait to Instagram that. So yeah. They're coming out pretty good. Oh, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. Again, he's not that creative, Visions. Like, remember I told you yesterday, I went into the Discord for a couple minutes, and I said, wow. I said, wow, Quentin turning me into a Nazi? That's original. I said, that's never happened to me before. And he made 2 picks on Discord. I'm sure he's made others. And I was like, Quentin, I said, very predictable, and you're not that creative. That's all I'm going to say. I actually got a giggle out of it. I laughed. I laughed at it, Visions. I was like, he's done this 1,000 times to me. I'm like, I'm not affected. I thought it was funny. I thought it was really funny. Because he's very predictable. He needs to get some new source material. It was pretty funny. Anyway, I'm tired, so I'm not going to make any more AI photos tonight. I'm just going to watch some more. I'm going to have some dinner. I'm going to take another shower. I'm going to edit tomorrow, and I'm going to watch part 5 and hopefully part 6. And then I'm going to mosey on off to sleep because I am fucking tired beyond belief. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the show, but I'm taking off. I am taking off, my friends. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Fearsman20. Be sure to subscribe to Fears Vlogs on YouTube. Check me out on Twitter, Fearsman26, and Fearsman26 on the old TikTok. Follow my friend Randall at CameoMan2021 and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow Protocol, Pixel Protocol on YouTube. And this is Fears, signing off. Peace. Deuces. And I'll see you guys later. Schnunk!